Hello everyone, Mouse here, and in this video, I'm going to share with you my best Shadow Step tactics in Power of Destruction to help you break your own limit, increase your score exponentially, and possibly even dominate your server. Without further ado, let's begin. So let's start with my favorite one, which is the Lines attack. So once you see this attack pattern, I highly suggest that you move a bit backward so that you're going to be able to time that extreme evasion and not get left behind. By doing that, you're going to get a longer window to time those shadow steps, like in this one. As you can see, I move further behind and check what my hunters are casting, and boom, use that extreme evasion. Here we go again, another example. So a big part here is that you're gonna have to know and be aware of what your hunters are casting and how strong they actually are, because that will help you time your extreme evasions more accurately. So this one is a bit of a weaker team, so I kind of have to help them first before going backwards. There you go. And the reason why the Lines attack is my favorite is because even if you break the hands after the animation is casted, it will still continue to push through and you're still going to be able to get that extreme evasion into the shadow step. Unlike the other attack patterns, they're all going to stop once you break those hands. But here, that is not going to be the case. So you're going to have a lot of time to be able to get those shadow steps. Let's take a look at another example here. Lines attack, move backwards, gets broken, get the shadow step. Really easy. So just by knowing this alone, it's gonna help you a lot deal more damage and get more scores. And as you saw, had to run all the way to the back to get the proper timing. So you can also do that. And in this case, my hunters are still a bit on the weaker side. So there was a bit of a mistiming here. But that's okay, that happens because we wouldn't know when their skills are up or how fast they can actually break the last remaining hand. Let's take a look at another one. As you can see, proper timing there. Then boom. So the key thing here is really just to be able to get those extreme evasions on the last second so that the shadow step duration will not expire. Like that one. That's crazy. And here, can't break the hand fast. But again, even if you break it, the animation will still push through and you're still going to be able to pick that shadow step. And for the Dragon Breath, just make sure that you are aware of where he is casting it, because the side that casted it is gonna be untargetable. So if your hunters are on the different side, then you might want to get those shadow steps early, like this one. And here's another example to show you that really going all the way back will help you time your extreme evasions more accurately, because you see what's happening and you'll have a lot of time to decide. And here's a line attack that actually failed. And so if you're on the same side, you kind of still want to go to the edge and just get those shadow step on the last animation of the Fire Breath. You can actually delay your shadow step there or your extreme evasion there. So even if the Fire Breath passes by already, you can still pick that extreme evasion like this one. As you saw, there's a bit of a delay there. And boom. Lots of time to be able to use your shadow step and deal massive damage. And here's another example. Dragon casted Lines attack, but not yet time to get into position. Hands HP are still high, but here in this case, the left hand is low, so you kind of want to get that extreme evasion real quick. And boom! Here's another one. So as you can see, I need to help my hunters because they're not as strong as my main units with Alicia A5. But since the hands are low, hand is untargetable, kind of want to go backwards, pick up that extreme evasion, and cast your Shadow Step. It's a really effective technique. So in this case, both hands are low, you kind of don't know what's gonna happen, so you just want to get all the attempts that you can get. And Locke played a part there, untargetable side on the hand, get the last second of damage from the Flame Breath, and then get those extreme evasion into the Shadow Step. And just real quick guys, if you love what we're doing here, don't forget to support me in the SLA Content Creator Program. This will help me a lot continue doing what we're doing and will help me grow as a content creator. Big shout out to all of our supporters, especially the top 10 supporters here, Agoyers, Peterson, Flowbay TV, Lit, and the rest of you guys. Thank you so much, really appreciate all the support. And just in case you still need codes for Essence Stones and other progression items, I still have thousands of codes to give away to my supporters. So make sure to support me here and I will be sending the codes every few hours. And if you already supported me, Season 2 is also about to end now, so if you would like to continue supporting me over the next season, don't forget to extend your support here because this is gonna expire on July 22. You might lose your supporter streak as well as the chance to get the codes over the next seasons. That's all and thank you so much once again. So here's another attack pattern that you will usually see. My recommendation here is to just try and get all the attempts here. This is gonna be a 3-wave attack moving outwards. There you go. And let's take a look at another example there. First circle was casted, and the second one, and didn't go through the third one. Here, one, and we got. So it really pays to get all those extreme evasion attempts when the hands are already low on HP and you know that your hunters can already finish them off. 2, 3, bam. Ooh. Here, so it's pretty much gonna be the same here, and that one was pure luck because I didn't know that the hands are gonna be destroyed that fast. So it really pays to try and get all the attempts from the 3 waves attack. So here, Lines attack failed into another attempt on the small circle, big circle. Just gonna be more examples there, and there you go. So stronger hunters tend to have an advantage when it comes to attempting those extreme evasions into the shadow step because you know that they can kill off those hands pretty quickly. So if your lineup is still not that strong, then it's gonna be much more difficult for you because then you're gonna have to help them out with Jinwoo and keep on attacking those hands to break the hands faster, because if you go into position too early, then you might not be able to break the hands as quickly and end up in a DPS loss instead of being able to actually deal more damage. So as you can see here, confident with my lineup, just waiting in position and trying to get those shadow steps. So the timing here is going to be different in every case. So this attack pattern is pretty easy to follow. This is going to be a 2-swing attack with a headbutt towards the end. Let's take a look at this one, the first one, the second one, and we actually did not need to go to the second one here. Let's take a look at more examples here. Again, the first one, and attempt the second one, and The third one is going to be the headbutt, and try to break the hands quickly after that attack pattern. Then here, first one, second one, and another. Bam. And there we go. Let's take a look at more examples here. Two, and another headbutt. Nice timing there. So in this attack pattern, you will notice that most of it is gonna be on the third one, but sometimes people tend to forget to get the extreme evasion from the headbutt. But now that you're familiar with it, I'm pretty sure that you can do that pretty easily as well. So this one is the standard attack where he's just gonna do the arm swing in close combat. So nothing really special here. You just have to be fast and take a look at those red AoEs and be able to recognize it and get your timing right. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you learned something useful today, and if you want to keep leveling up your Power of Destruction game, make sure that you are subscribed because I regularly post in-depth guides as well as the latest tactics and strategies that I use to reach a high score. So see you on the next one.